they're not in their graves.
Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan.T here, and Mr. Moonman, the co-host with the most, Mr.
Sid Retro 727, man. We back, we in the building, man. We got a gem right here for you guys right now.
That's right, ghouls and gals. And before I forget, welcome to another edition of Saturday Night Horror Theater. That's right, ghouls and gals. We're going off the deep end on this episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater. We're going into shark-infested waters, or rather, the shark side of the moon. That's right, ghouls and gals. We're going to be talking about the Tubi exclusive Shark Side of the Moon. You know it's a certified hood classic whenever it's a Tubi original.
Yeah, Tubi original, man. That's where a lot of these movies should be going to Tubi. You know what I mean? With respect to Tubi, I do like Tubi, but you know,
Tubi's the best.
some of these movies, you're like, you know, even a Sci-Fi Channel wouldn't touch this shit.
Yeah,
you
even Sci-Fi Channel's like, nah, we're gonna pass on that Shark Side of the Moon ass.
For real.
Oh my god! Before we get into Shark Side of the Moon, what's your favorite shark movie in general?
Favorite shark movie? Damn. You know what? Yeah, favorite. I mean, off top, it has to be Jaws. But I feel like what was it? 42 meters deep? That one was pretty
42
good.
meters down, yeah.
Yeah,
Deep Blue
42 meters
Sea.
down.
Deep Blue Sea is a classic as well.
Deep Blue
The Meg is also another good one. What's another good shark one that's out there? Sharknado.
Yeah, Sharknado. Yeah.
Sharknado. Oh, speaking of that, what do you think? What do you think? Sharknado is up here and Shark Side of the Moon down here, or are they about like?
Yeah, they probably take place in the same universe, right?
That would be fucking awesome. Dude, that'd be awesome if like they had like some sort of Marvel cinematic fucking universe where Sharknado takes place in the same universe as Shark Side of the Moon, and there's some sort of weird fucking alternate universe where sharks sharks are fucking deemed supremacy over fucking humans instead of like the Planet of the Apes is the planet of the sharks.
Hell yeah! I mean, that's what they were trying to do with this, man. This movie was deep. They was trying to do something.
Dude, you're not wrong. That's what they were trying to do with this shit. They were trying to do some like Planet of the Apes, like shark shit. I didn't even fucking catch that till you said that.
Bro, yeah, this movie, bro, this shit was crazy. It just started off, like the first like 5 minutes in, I'm just like, oh, okay, we just on go. Like they just had some.
Dude, this is even a full moon feature, like level, like below that. This is like below full moon feature, like level shit.
Yeah, I actually like full moon. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, I like the Puppet Master and shit like that.
Like this is like super terrible, bad. Like, man, the acting in here. Oh my god.
I like that nobody was Russian. Again, ghouls and gals, or not again, but Shark Side of the Moon is a very Russian movie. Like the beginning 5 minutes of the movie starts in Russia, and it shows like these fucking cosmonauts like making like hybrid human sharks for some reason that they're gonna launch into fucking space for like reasons. And everybody talks like this, comrade. They're like, there's a lot of sharks out here. You know that? Oh god, a big scary shark, he bites you.
I'm glad the electric fence is up right now and the shark can't bite me. Oh, no, the fence is down.
Yeah, he's like the way that this is the way they get attacked. Oh no, oh my goodness, there's a shark attacking me. Ah.
And then don't kill the shark, just
yeah. Oh goodness, oh shark fin in my back.
Oh, these sharks, man, they just go in like they show the sharks ready early.
I like the way that the sharks run. I like the way that the sharks run. They run like this.
And they all have like fucking like wide hips, and they're like a
Yeah.
little. I mean, they look like a bunch of fat guys running. Like it looks like a bunch
They
of
look
fat.
like Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance, like how I would imagine like how he would run.
Exactly. Yeah, man, and they look like fucking like terrible versions of Street Sharks, like
Dude,
that night
yes. That's
from
the
the Street
one thing
Sharks.
I kept thinking about in this movie.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Because they were leaving. They were even like in the moon, like fucking up the moon's like street, like the
Yeah.
crib. I'm like Street Sharks, awesome.
Yeah, they're gonna be hearing, they're gonna be listening to Rah Rah Rasputin. They're gonna be like Rah Rah Rasputin.
Man, I'm sure like they're gonna be hearing from like from their lawyers and like cartoons lawyers, bro. They were like, they guys ripped off fucking shark what is it? Shark
Street
damn, I
Sharks.
forgot. Street Sharks, yeah. For
At
real.
one point, I was waiting for Vin Diesel to come in and like grab him and be like,
Should have did like a fake. They should have did like a fake Pitch Black Vin Diesel Riddick character. That would have been so dope if they had a
dude, this movie.
fake
You know
face in
what?
there. Glasses.
What's weird about this movie is that this movie could have been good. This movie could have been good if they would have went like an Aliens approach and they would have had just
Yeah.
one shark guy. Yeah, one shark guy like in a suit instead of CGI. Because oh my god, the CGI of this movie, bruh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's the PlayStation 2. Very
Yeah,
PlayStation
dude,
2.
this looks like they made that shit on fucking Movie Maker 2005 on a fucking Dell fucking XP fucking Windows fucking Vista fucking computer or some shit. It looks like that Newgrounds bullshit. You remember Newgrounds, that website Newgrounds, where they had all the flash animation and shit, and that's what it looks like.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, some of these shots, like the shark skin would look different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and they'd be like,
The sharks, they look weird. Like I wasn't sure if one of them was a woman or one of them was a guy. I was like, what?
one of them had like a armored bra, like an armored bra,
Yeah,
right? They got some like titties, but
but
it had an armored bra.
yeah, I was like, I don't know if this is like, I don't, whatever. It doesn't matter. There was just so much going on with it. But like the skin textures were off, the CGI was off. They would recycle the same shot over and over again to where
Yeah,
they'd be having the shark just grab twice like that, and
yeah.
then they'd do it again, and
And then they had they had them doing this number. Commander, yeah, Commander, come in, Commander. Yes,
oh,
I can hear you.
they were all using those fucking AliExpress fucking AirPods.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on, guys? I
The
was like, what?
Wayfair, they had the Wayfair Five Below fucking AirPods on.
For the
They had
spacesuit
the Ray J
strap.
Raycons.
Bro, when they would walk on the moon, what did you think of the moonwalk?
The one thing I kept thinking was funny, I was like, well, wouldn't they be floating away and stuff? They're not even tethered down to anything. I was like, what the fuck?
Walk slow mo. The director was
Yeah.
like, walk slow mo, guys. They're like, okay. Like I think that's what they was doing in the whole movie, bro. That shit was crazy.
The one
It
thing I
looked.
thought that the one thing I thought that was funny was that they committed so hard to the Russian thing. Like, not only did this American space team land on the moon, they immediately met like some
Uh-huh.
other Russian people. They met that Russian old man that was like, "Yes, I've been on the moon for 40 years, and then I got some fungus, and that's how I have the oxygens and stuff. And here's my little daughter. She's half shark."
Yeah. Yo, that shit was crazy, yo. But why the fuck does she have a Russian accent?
Yeah, there's no reason for her to have a Russian accent. She wasn't born in Russia. She was just like, oh, I listened to the records that he had and stuff, so like I got like a Russian accent and shit. Like,
Russian,
what?
yeah, he was talking to the black guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, Elton John." He was like, "What? You saw Elton John?"
Yeah.
And then, whoa, 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 whoa! And then the black guy tried to touch his daughter. He's like, "Don't fucking touch my daughter again."
Yeah,
Or
he made it seem like if he was trying to fucking rape her or something, he was just like, hey, like he was like, hey, are you okay? And then he was like, hey, do not touch her like that, okay? Do not touch her back fin like that, okay? Mister.
yeah. I like how they said that too. They were like, "What's up with her back?" And then they showed like a shot of her back.
Yeah, she was like,
Oh, this my dolphin
yeah.
fin, And then they were like, I know I don't trust her. Remember she revealed herself? Oh my god.
She's
Oh
she's
my
like,
god.
I have a disorder. She's like, I have a rare disorder. Leave me alone.
Yo, that actress was fucking terrible, man. She was terrible, man. She couldn't even deliver the lines
The
right.
little
Like,
kid, the kid actress.
yeah, the half shark girl,
What was her name
her,
in the movie? What was her? I think I have it here somewhere. Uh,
bro, she was like,
oh,
but they
Akula,
like
Akula.
Ula, whatever. That yeah, but they were like, everybody was just like, I don't know, I don't trust her. She got a fin back or whatever. And then she was like, yes, I am one of them. I have
Yeah,
fin. And then the fin was like,
yeah. It was like three like lines they did with like a sharpie, and it was like,
was like, what in the 1998 Outer Limits episode is going on here? Like this was the acting. She was just like so bad, man, just so bad all around. And that was the one thing. Like the acting was so bad all around that it didn't make anybody look good.
No,
Like no,
everything was bad. All the acting was bad.
oh man, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, fuck.
I mean,
The
one could argue, Ryan and Sid, what did you expect from Shark Side of the Moon? Not a whole lot. And it somehow fucking managed to fucking exceed worse than that. I was like, I know this is gonna be bad, but it could be funny. And it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Some of it was kind of fucking funny.
yeah, it was funny. It was really bad. Like the comedy in here was bad as fuck. Like it was.
Oh, that one guy, right? They had that one comic relief guy, and he was like, "Yeah, generic one-liner, yeah."
Yeah, so fucking bad, man. So bad. The moon buggy when they,
Oh
they
my god! It looked like it was fucking made out of like South Park animation or some shit. It looked like they fucking cut out some fucking construction paper and like superimposed it onto a fucking screen. That was fucking terrible. Like what?
like, oh, guys, we gotta make it to the buggy. Then they get to the buggy and then they just stop and then it just shows like a picture of the buggy. And then the next thing you know, like they're in the buggy, like getting chased by a giant whale. What the hell was
It
that?
was like a whale shark, right? Like a whale shark or some shit like that, and it was like a mongoloid, like kind of like special ed speds. What it was like,
Uh,
like going after him.
and then at one point in the movie, they just kept feeding it. They were like,
Uh, they're like, throw a Kuna back there, throw a Kuna Matata back there, see if her fucking back fin will save her.
"Where's my daughter Akuchi?" What?
Yeah. Where's my daughter, Shark Coochie? What? What you say? What now?
Who fucked my daughter? I told you don't touch her.
Yeah, right. That one black dude's like, oh shit, oh shit. Nah, play.
Oh, oh my God. Yeah, we gotta talk about the ending. Definitely. We gotta talk about that ending for real. But yeah, the moon buggy was terrible, man. You know one thing I do like that I give it this movie is that I did like the the different sharks. You know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, there's
Yeah,
a head, here's a great white, there's like some type of anorexic mako or something over here.
dude. I like the way that they would try to make them talk, and they talk like if they were like in a Game Boy Advance game, they would be like Akuna, I need you to fulfill the prophecy,
Yeah.
or I will attack planet
Yeah.
Earth.
How are our power levels? Are we gonna make it? We have enough oxygen? All right, guys, let's
And I
do
like
this.
that. I like that they just were spouting off random space bullshit too. They were like the Magoogalugala fire. Do we have enough Seon crystals to keep us going to the particles, to the accelerator, to make us to the flux to the other side of the moon? And he's like, yes.
Bro, he's like, check on it. They're like, okay.
Huh, huh.
About now, I'm still working on it. I don't know yet.
Yeah, and he was like,
Kindle. Oh my God. Yeah, that shit was amazing, man. Fucking Shark Side of the Moon,
yeah, their
bro.
monitors were like made out of like Happy Meals and shit like that. Like the box that the Happy Meal comes in, they were like. But yeah, man, Shark Side of the Moon was insane. The whole entire movie, like the initial idea for the movie is fucking insane. Russian
Yeah.
human hybrid sharks that are on the moon that are they want to come to Earth to take over Earth because they feel that they were originally entitled to the planet
Mm.
Earth.
Yeah, well, I mean, why are sharks living on a planet with no water? Like that kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like, no, no, you can just stay here. Like, we'll bring you back
Yeah, she told
harm.
you to just stay here, man. Just chill back. Just right. They try to pull that. The main commander chick tries to pull that right. She's like, "Hey, yo, y'all can just chill here, man, and we'll be back for y'all. Like, y'all can just chill out here. You cool out, cool out."
You guys are great. You know what I'm saying? We'll just go. We'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you need, we'll send it over to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy,
And
bro.
then we come to find out that the shark hybrid human people, they can get pregnant like just by themselves, like without anybody else happening. Because at the end of the movie, we see Akuna Matata, shark
Hmm.
Putana, shark Putana. She's
Yeah.
fucking chilling in the fucking lifeboat. And how did they get back to Earth? How does that happen? I forgot about that. How did that happen?
Like by the explosion, I get. I don't remember. All I remember is like, oh, we gotta make it or whatever, and we gotta blow up these. We gotta blow up the thing, and then like I know that the explosion happens, and then they just go off. Like they just go off course. Like I guess they directed the ship and just blew the ship in half, and it was already on the course to Earth. You know what I mean? So there's that. But they landed in that raft.
Yeah,
Amazing.
they landed in the wave pool at SeaWorld. And
Yeah, yeah, Disney Springs.
yeah, they landed in the amusement park wave pool, and they were chilling, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna get back to the base or whatever." And then she was like, "Oh wait, Akuna, your stomach, you're pregnant," and she's like,
It's like,
"Oh
oh, it's like, where does it hurt, baby? She's
yeah,
like,
baby, please tell me." And the black guy
I,
is in the other raft. He's just like, "That ain't my kid." He's like, "That ain't my kid." He's like, "I didn't touch the bitch." He goes, "I just touched her back
yeah,
fin a
the
couple of
black dude,
times."
he's just like, what? You know what? They just keep panning to him. He's like, what's going on? What? Oh my God. As soon as she starts having a baby, he's like, oh my God. He starts looking away and shit. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
she has Goals and Gals. She has a litter of fucking sharks that come out of her fucking shark
Ah,
bowl.
that shit was dope as fuck because like one slid out.
Uh,
It was like, wah.
yeah, it was like
And
very
he's
bright and
like, my
chunky.
baby.
Yeah. She's like, I gotta go and check. She's like, I gotta go and take care of my babies. And then she's just like, and she just jumps into the fucking water. And they were like, oh, we're all fucked.
And then there's like 30 fucking shark puppies in the
Yeah, they're
water.
like,
Fucking boat about to eat them.
and
That's
what
pretty
was
crazy.
that movie? Was Sharks Out of the Moon rated R? Were they cussing and shit in that movie?
I don't know, but it was a lot of kind of weird blood. And remember, they were torturing people. They chopped that one dude off so they make
Yeah,
him
he
sleep.
they burned his leg with like a big cigarette lighter.
I like how they blamed him too. They were like, "It's all because of you," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, my leg got cut off, bitch. What the fuck? Why y'all blaming me? He's like, I almost got attacked by fucking human shark hybrid people.
yeah." That was funny how like he sacrificed himself and then he came back, and I was like, "No, that should happen." That was amazing
Yeah,
though.
that's funny. No.
That was amazing. I love that ending though, bro. Like that ending was like, "Hey, we all made it, guys. We're on the raft. High five!" And then it was just like, you know what I'm saying? And then like when that shit happened, when she had like all those puppies or whatever, I was thinking about like that skinny shark in the movie. What was like the main villain? How she had it all plotted out from the get
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. She was like the main leader one, and then they had like a battle to the death with each other with these like weird ass
Yeah.
fucking spears that look like they made them off of like fucking mop brooms. Like if they got some like mop brooms
Oh my
from the
god.
Dollar General, and then they got some cardboard and spray painted it silver, and they were like, it's a fucking moon rock.
Yeah, that's crazy. They were throwing moon rocks.
Yeah, they were like throwing legit rocks at the other people. They were like, "Oh, don't hit
Uh,
me!" And they were like, "Don't hit me! What the fuck?"
I like how they were like, "Hey, what was up with that?" When like the shark, it was on his back and like couldn't move. He's like, "Yeah, when sharks are on their back, they can't move." And I was like,
No shit, no shit. I was like, no shit.
"Oh my god, bro!" There was just so many gems in this movie, bro. This shit was fucking hilarious, man. This was. bad acting, bad CGI, bad
I like
writing.
that. I like that it took him 40 years on the moon to figure out. He's like, yeah, if you flip over a shark and then land on their back, they can't move anymore.
When they come back, they snap out of it.
Yeah,
But
eventually, but
like,
it's long
like,
enough for you to run away. It's long enough for you to run away.
yeah, man. There was oh, and then they had the nerve to throw in lava. Like, what the fuck was that
Yeah,
about?
they were
Like,
like,
what
you
the
can
fuck
hit
was that?
the magma core, the moon and shit. And I like that
They're like,
he's like, hey, I have these prototype suits that like yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like,
bro,
yeah,
what
just
the
wear
fuck was
them.
that? Those raggedy ass suits with the fucking nose with the oxygens.
Yeah. They look like they were like, they were look like they were like fucking dialysis patients in like fucking England with their Harry Potter fucking glasses. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I like how like they all changed, and then they did like this whole like back shot of like all of them in their new suits. You know what I'm saying? They all had like black suits on with the nose thing and shit. I was like, this is like the fucking Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they
You
look
know?
fucking ridiculous and the fucking suits.
Yeah, it would look. Yeah, it did look terrible, man. I was like, wow, this shit crazy. This movie kind of reminded me of Pitch Black for some reason. I don't know why.
This
That's it.
movie was like I'm pretty sure like it was I'm pretty sure they're in on the joke. Like they're like, yeah, like we know it's bad. Like we have fucking eyeballs. Like we can tell like this is a bad movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I mean maybe not. I don't know. I feel like what is the point of making like an intentional bad movie? Like why would you want to make a movie that you know is gonna be bad? You know what I mean? Like why make it then?
I
Like
mean,
what's the
because that's
point?
that's that's actually a genre. Like people love bad movies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like I
people have.
wouldn't want to make a movie knowing that it's gonna be bad. Like why would I want to go out of my way to make a bad movie?
Well, I mean, I don't think they do it. They go out of way to make a bad movie, but they just try to go like, okay, I'm gonna make something over the top, or I'm gonna make something outrageous. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't hit. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that was fucking terrible. And
What's
like,
your
oh, I wanted, I wanted to be they're different, but you didn't introduce the character properly. So now the setup is
what's your favorite so bad that it's good movie?
so bad that it's good movie. Oh man, so bad that it's good. I like a couple of those so bad that it's good. Let's see. What is damn. I'm trying to think right now. So bad that it's fucking good that I enjoy it. I don't know. What is yours? Let me think. Let me think.
I think
What
mine
about
is
you?
kind of a cliche, like obvious pick, but it's just so bad that it's so good, and that is The
Hmm.
Room. Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
I think The
Oh
Room
yeah, yeah, the room.
I think The Room is so fucking hilarious and one of like the funniest, like legit, one of the funniest fucking
Mm.
movies that I've ever fucking seen. And it's funny in this weird way where it's like, oh my God, like this person thought that this was legit, like a good movie. Like he, in his heart of heart, he was like, no, like people are gonna fucking be like, oh, this should have a fucking Oscar. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think it's so like
Yeah.
remarkable and so funny and so like tone deaf, but like in the most perfect fucking way. It's not like a John Waters movie where they know the kind of movie they're making. It's like this sweet, like nectar plum, like that you can only get from like this kind of movie where you're like, oh, he's so like fucking oblivious to how fucking shitty he's making this movie that it's just so like, oh, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's just like, oh, so good.
Yeah. You know what? One of my favorite ones that's so bad that I think is good is it's a movie called The Wraith with Charlie Sheen.
An evil force took his life. An unearthly power has brought him back. He is a phantom, a wraith, a cosmic spirit given another chance.
I don't think I've seen
And
that.
it's like it's considered like a cult classic, but it makes no sense. It's like Charlie Sheen dies, but he comes back and he has a alien spaceship, a new car, an
Uh,
alien car tech, and Charlie Sheen kills all the people that killed everybody. Takes revenge on the people that killed him.
yeah.
Um, through racing this new alien spaceship car.
I think
You know
another
what
one, another one of mine that is a favorite of mine, and it also
Uh,
involves cars, is Maximum Overdrive. Stephen King's Maximum
Oh.
Overdrive.
They can't. We made them. You can! We made you!
That's
Oh,
another
it was like
one,
the
and that
Green
also has
Goblin
that has his
brother.
brother. That is Charlie Sheen's brother.
Oh, Amelia.
Yeah, Emilio's in it. Emilio's the main character of the movie.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen Maximum Overdrive, man. I bought it on VHS and it was fucking it had mold in it, so I was like, fuck, man. I didn't get to watch it, but I'm gonna check it out because that's the one with Green Goblin on the front of the truck, right?
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive. The entire plot for Maximum Overdrive is that a meteor goes over this town in Maine, of course, because it's a Stephen King movie, and it
Right.
goes over this
Mhm.
town in Maine, and it fucking makes all of the electronics sentient. So anything that's like electronic or has a motor comes to life and becomes like evil and possessed. Like so, you have like
Kill everything.
yeah, so you have like vending
Mhm.
machines like shooting out like cokes and killing people with the cokes, like hitting people in the head with
Wow,
them and like pop 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 pop. Pop. And then you have
bro,
like
that's some fucking M. Night Shyamalan shit right there. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. That movie is so awesome, man. Like at one point you have Bart Simpson, the voice of Bart Simpson, this girl,
Mhm.
or I forget her name. I forget her name. I'll put her picture and her name up over
Huh.
here on here. And she is like getting married to this guy, and like a truck comes to life and it goes by and it has like some explosives on the back, and the explosives just start going off like
Holy shit. And
yeah, and
she's
then they
like,
have to hold up in a diner, and it's hilarious.
does she sound like Bart Simpson? Or no, she
Yeah, she
just,
does. She sounds like Lisa and Bart Simpson, like when she talks, like normally. And
um,
there's like at one point where Emilio Estevez, they try to make pumping gas like scary, and he's
mhm.
like pumping so much gas, he's like, oh, oh, oh. He's like doing one of those. He's like, oh God, oh my God, and like his hand like starts to bleed because he's like pushing like the thing so much. He's like, oh my God. Because like the trucks, the 18-wheelers are like send him a message, like a Morse code message, like by
Mhm.
honking the horns, and they tell him that to fill them up with gas, or if not, they're gonna fucking kill everybody.
That's crazy, bro. Hell no. That's nuts. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. I'm gonna have to check that out for real. You ever seen any like the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies? Those are pretty, like a lot of those are so bad that they're good, man.
I don't think I've seen any of those, man.
Yeah, check out there's one called Double Impact where he plays a twin, like they're twin brothers
Is that
separated
the one
at
with
birth.
Dennis Rodman?
No, it's not. Nah, unfortunately. But Jean-Claude plays a dual role in this, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
So it's amazing. You got to check it out. They
I need to
played
check
two
that out.
brothers separated at birth, and they're but they can both kick ass, and they beat up the big buff Asian dude from Enter the Dragon, Bolo Young. Yeah, he's
Okay,
like,
cool.
yeah, you got to check that out. It's so bad, it's good, man. It's crazy.
Man, you know what? I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I honestly don't want to make another video about it, so I'm just gonna talk about it right now with you.
Talk about it.
I want to get into bodies.
Oh
I
shit.
watched that over the weekend.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, ghouls and gals. We'll be right back.
お父さんも大変だね。
グティコプチンプリン
Cleopatra, hello.
Good pirate.
Thanks.
Wow, cool costume.
Thanks.
I'll be right back. Save my seat, boys.
Gentlemen.
For all you do, this bud's for you.
Thanks.
Hello, Mrs. Jensen. You don't have any Snickers in your shopping cart. The neighborhood kids love Snickers on Halloween. Let me help you.
Oh,
I'm only helping. Snickers.
This Halloween, nothing satisfies like Snickers.
Hey, Yellow. Check out my Halloween costume.
What are you going as?
A cannibal.
Oh. Ooh, that's dark.
And we're back, ghouls and gals. If you're just tuning in with us on this creepy Saturday night, me and Sid Retro here, we're doing another edition of Saturday Night Horror Theater, ghouls and gals. So thank you for joining with us. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it thus far. But yeah, like I said before the commercial break, we're going to be talking about the latest horror film from A24, or horror, if you can call this film horror. We're going to be talking about Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That's right, ghouls and gals. We're going to be talking about the film that everybody's talking about all over the fucking internet. And that is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies stars Pete Davidson, Maria Bakalova. She plays Borat's daughter in the Borat 2 movie. And it also Amanda Steinberg and Rachel Sennett, and like a lot of people that we don't know. So basically it stars a lot of like young up and coming actors and stuff like that. Basically the plot for Bodies, 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 that's 3 bodies, is that a group of 20-something-year-olds get stuck at a remote mansion during a hurricane party. They all plan to have this party during a massive hurricane. And after they get kind of bored and they do like a bunch of coke and they get like bored and stuff. They're like drinking and doing like a bunch of coke and like hanging out and shit like that. And the hurricane starts to happen and they're getting kind of bored and they're like, hey, one of them brings up, I think it's this character. Her name is Jordan in the film. And she's like, hey guys, why don't we play the game Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? And they explain that they're like, all right, the game is that we're gonna rip up some pieces of paper, and whoever has an X on the paper is the killer. And so we're gonna turn off the lights, and if you touch somebody's back, that means that you killed them, and so they have to pretend like they're dead or whatever. And you know what I mean? So basically, it's like the game like what's that game? Among Us. You know the video game Among Us, where you have to figure out like who's like the guy like killing people and doing bad shit. It's like that. And or like Clue. It's like Clue kind of. Like it's like a fucking modern version of mystery shit. And so like so like they're playing this game or whatever, and so it's like
millennials.
Yeah, with millennials. Yeah, with like woke people. And they're playing this game or whatever, and so they're kind of like, yeah, you know what, let's play this game or whatever, right? So they're playing it and stuff like that, and they turn the lights off, and everybody's kind of like, crawling around. They're participating in the game and shit like that. It's super dark. It's fucking raining. There's a hurricane outside. You hear fucking thunder, fucking lightning, everything going all fucking crazy. And they turn the lights on, right? And there's the one of the people. It's an older guy. He's like the boyfriend to one of the girls there. And he's like fucking face down, like in the foyer or whatever. They're all like, oh fuck, like what's happening, and they're trying to wake him up, and he doesn't want to fucking wake up and stuff, and they're like, oh my god, they're like fucking freaking out and stuff like that. And then Pete Davidson's like, hold on, I know a trick. And Pete Davidson gets like a super cold like beer and puts it against the guy's like dick, like on his pants, and the guy's like, whoa, he's like, oh, and he's just like, yeah, he's like I knew it, he's like, I fucking knew it. And
yeah, that's hilarious though.
Yeah,
Pete Davidson's probably like doing a lot of comedy.
Dude, he's good in this movie. He's really good in this movie. Pete Davidson's really good in this movie, man. And the movie kind of goes from there, and it kind of takes these weird twists and turns. And we soon find out that everybody's super paranoid and doesn't trust anybody at all. And they're playing this game, Bodies, 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 and they're kind of like really fucked up and high, and they're kind of like taking it like kind of serious, and they find out that nobody kind of trusts anybody, and all of a sudden they go outside or not that they go outside, that they're hanging out and they're kind of like laughing about the game because at this point it's like funny still, and they like are like laughing or whatever, and Pete Davidson's like like oh fuck y'all, like he gets mad about something and he's like fuck y'all, so he's like whatever, I'm leaving, and it's his house, so he's like I'm gonna go to my room, and so he leaves and he goes outside. And like cut to like 2 seconds later, Pete Davidson's like fucking like dead, like on the fucking thing, like oh, and they're all like, "What the fuck? Like, what's going on?" and stuff like that. And then the power like cuts off like right after that, and so they're just like, "What the fuck is going on?" and stuff like that. And then like all like after that, they're in like survival mode. They're like, "Oh, somebody's like killing us" and stuff like that. Because you see like Pete Davidson's neck was like split, and you're like, "Oh, somebody's," they think somebody's killing people and stuff like that. And they're like, "Where's Greg?" which is one of the girlfriends, which is one of the girls' boyfriends that went to bed. He went to bed because he's like older and shit, and they were like making fun of him and stuff. So he's like, "Ah, fuck y'all, like I'm going to go to bed." And so like, "Where's Greg?" So automatically they're like, "We think this guy is like fucking the killer because we don't know him and shit like that." And like it kind of just goes from there, man. It's like they kind of like a who done it, and like they're trying to figure out like what's going on and stuff like that. And I was really fucking.
Everybody got their own idea of who the killer is and what's going on. They turn against each other and shit.
Yeah, of course, like in typical fucking fashion. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And it does all that pretty good, and it's making fun of like kind of like the younger generation, like the TikTok generation, like the Gen Z, like woke culture. Like they use the word triggered a lot, and they say shit like, "Oh, like, oh my God, you're being a victim," and like they say shit like, "Oh, you're such a fucking narcissist, you're gaslighting me," and they say shit like that a lot, and like they kind of like poke fun at
You're
that and stuff like that.
me.
Yeah,
Silencing me.
yeah, they say that. They're like, yeah, she says that at one point. She's like, "You're silencing my voice, like to speak," and stuff. She's like, "Oh, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, man. I don't know about this one, man. I haven't seen it yet. I was gonna go see it, but based on your review, I'm probably not gonna go see it. A couple people messaged me and asked me what did I think and if I was gonna go see it, and now I think I might hold off. You know what I mean? I was gonna go see E.T., but I didn't.
I
I
would go
canceled.
see E.T. instead. Yeah, I would go see E.T. instead. And you know what, man? And I know right now people are like, "Oh, well, it sounds like you kind of liked it, Ryan. It sounds like it was kind of good." And you know what? Everything leading up into the fucking end was really fucking good. And I'm not gonna give away the fucking end, and I'm not gonna fucking tell people what the ending of this movie is or anything like that. But just know that I feel like you're gonna get disappointed by the ending of this fucking movie. I got so disappointed by the ending of this fucking movie that I was watching this fucking movie, and at the end of the movie, like I was like, "Fuck this movie!" I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That's how they're gonna end this?" I was like, "That's fucking bullshit, dude." I was like walking out, and I was like, all fucking mad.
Damn. Yeah, that doesn't sound certified fresh.
No, I didn't like that. It reminded me of another film called Assassination Nation, and that's one of the films that I hate the fucking most. That's one of my most hated fucking films. But yeah, man, I really did not enjoy this film, and that sucks because I really enjoyed like Maria Bakalova's performance. Pete Davidson was cool in this. It kept me guessing throughout the entire film. Like I was kind of like, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna fucking be the killer, who's killing these people, or what's going on. And then once you kind of figure out what's going on, you're kind of like, oh man, what the fuck? You're like, this is bullshit.
Without giving too much away, what do you think they could have done like different, like with it? Could have, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything that they could have done besides like just cut it the way that they did?
That ending, there was a whole different way they could have made that film work. And they could have done an angle where like this character was in cahoots with this other character, maybe kind of have like a Scream angle, or maybe kind of have like a jilted lover like angle, or maybe just kind of have like this angle where one of the friends is just fucking crazy or something like that. There were so many which ways and directions that you could go, and I get that this movie was like, we're trying to be original, we're trying to do this other thing and freak people out, and like it's just instead of feeling like clever and original, it feels like fucking stupid and like dumb. But I just hated the ending. I really fucking hated the ending of this a lot.
Wow, that sounds nuts. All right, I'm gonna have to check that fucking shit out. You gotta check out the ending.
Yeah.
see what's going on with that. Bodies, bodies, bodies,
There
man.
you
I
go,
like Pete
Golden Gals.
Davidson's performance in the trailer. You
Yeah, he's
know,
funny in this. He's funny. He's funny in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Pete Davidson's funny in the film. There's a lot of funny like commentary. There's a lot of like, what's going on, who's doing this type stuff. But once you figure out what's going on, you're kind of like, oh, you kind of do one of those like, oh,
close but no cigar.
yeah. Well, there you have it, Ghouls and Gals. We talked about Shark Side of the Moon. We talked about Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. We shot the shit. We gave you another bone-chilling, hair-raising, blood-boiling episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater. And once again, I'm Ryan.T, and this guy right here, he's
Sid Retro 727, man. Add us on YouTube, Facebook, IG, Ryan.T Show, Sid
That's
Retro
right, Ghouls and
727, man. Give us that like and subscribe and let us know what you guys are gonna watch, man. You guys gonna go see Bodies? Are you gonna stay home and stay home and check out that Tubi exclusive?
yeah,
You know
that
what I
Shark
mean?
Side, that shit side of the moon.
Oh man, you should check it. These
Yeah.
are sounds like these are both on the same spectrum, guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we out.
Yeah, we're out. And cheers, Ghouls and Gals. We'll see you in the next one.